Good evening and welcome to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here in Booneville, North Carolina tonight as Ashe County Huskies take on the Starmount Rams. I'm Dusty Farmer. Along with me tonight, as always, is Mark Hudler. Mark, this is a big game tonight for both teams.
Yeah, big game for both teams tonight. Like you said, of course, the Huskies are looking to up their record to 4-3 in the conference and drop Starmount to 4-3 in the conference. From what we're hearing, a little playoff implication, I would say that Starmount is in, but if Ashe wins the game tonight, they've got a good shot at getting in the playoffs and maybe playing next week. Big thing, it's going to be hard to win down here tonight on senior night, but Huskies just sort of got to come out and repeat the game they played last week. And, and the big thing there is they didn't turn the football over.
And we'll get to our Black Point points to know. Starmount does lead the series 9-3. However, last year Ashe did win 42-7. Starmount is 5-5 overall and 4-2 in the conference. Ashe comes in tonight 3-7 and 3-3 in the conference.
Oh yeah, I mean, like you said, 9-3 series. Of course, pretty evident. Ashe has not had a whole lot of success against this team. Of course, you can tell by the record there. But, last year they did play good down here. Of course, Starmount was a little down last year, but they seem to have I've been keeping up with them, of course, like you have all year. They've played some good football this year, so hopefully, we can just come out and repeat. I think we need to get off to a good start and just see if we can not turn the ball over offensively. And, of course, we talked all week about this defense, how much it's improved, and I don't know how many weeks we've seen this style of offense, but big game. So hopefully the Huskies can come out of here with a win tonight, but it will be tough.
And that does get us right into our Ashe County forward keys of the game. And the first key is, like Mark mentioned, have to take care of the football. They didn't turn it over last week and come away with a victory.
Yeah, and of course, I've done said it. I guess I should have saved it. But, yeah, turnovers is really what's hurt this team. We can go back to North Wilkes game, the Wilkes Central game, and also East Wilkes. We had good overall yards, moved the ball from the 20 to 20, but, we just turned the ball over. So they've done a much better job with that last week. So I think that's the major key is not to give the Rams the football and give them more opportunities and finish drives.
Our second Ashe County forward key to the game is Ashe has to stop the Starmount run. They like to keep things on the ground. As you mentioned, we've seen this offense for numerous weeks so far this year. It seems like every team we faced has ran this offense. But Starmount, it's kind of been their calling card, and they're very good at running it.
Oh, they're excellent at running it. As the old saying goes, Starmount through the years has always been very good at what they do. Of course, Coach Johnson's been down here forever. He was with B.W. Holt and some of them, if I'm not mistaken. So the tradition's big down here at Starmount. So the Huskies are going to have their hands full tonight.
And the final Ashe County forward keys to the game, Ashe really has to take advantage of their passing game. Last week, Wilkes Central had huge success in the air against the Rams, and Ashe County is known for their passing game, and they really need to take advantage of that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the stats, they give up passing yards. That's what we like to do, is throw the football. So yeah, we got to take advantage of that. But also, I'm going to go back, the last couple of weeks we've been balanced offense, so we still got to be able to run the football a little bit here, take some of the pressure off your quarterback, because we get in a situation where we have to throw it. They're going to bring the house. So, but it should be interesting.
Next up is our Dr. Pepper players to watch. And tonight for Ashe County, we talked about the passing game. So we're going to start with Luke Hudler. Luke has 2,805 yards passing and 24 touchdowns. And I think tonight he could have a very big game.
Well, of course, we hope we do. One thing you didn't mention there, and I'm going to mention it, and we've talked about it. We cannot turn the football over. Also would go along with them 24 touchdowns. He's also got 16 interceptions. So, he will give the ball up at times. Sometimes he tries to make a play when it's really not there, but maybe that's just a little bit of his youth, being a junior. So we'll see what happens. Look like the Huskies are going to get the ball here. I sort of missed a coin toss, so I don't know if we won and elected to receive. If we won, that's what we usually do, because we sort of want the ball first. But, yeah, Luke's got to have a good game, and also Grant Thompson's got to have a good game, in my opinion.
The Starmount Rams player to watch is number 73, Antonio Lopez. He's a 6'2", 275 offensive and defensive lineman. Everything they do starts with him.
Oh, man, I watched this kid on film. We're going to have our hands full with 73 tonight, I can tell you that. Offensively, like you said, and defensively, he is a handful, and this quarterback's pretty good for them, too.
And the football is in the air. It's going to be taken by, looks like Grant Thompson. He's going to get up to about the 28-yard line, so good starting field position for the Huskies. We'll see what this Husky offense can come out and get going tonight. Luke Hudler, see if he can find a early connection. Thompson trying to get that going early.
Yeah, we just need to, just get in a rhythm here. I'm sure everybody's nervous. Get the jitters out and see what we can do here. So
Hudler is in the gun. 3 receivers for the Huskies, and it looks like we're going to have an early flag as it looks like Starmount is going to be offside, so that'll make it 1st and 5, so we get an early gift to start this drive.
Yeah, we sure do. So, hey, we'll take it. So that's going to bring up 1st and 5 there. So see what we come out and do here. I expect us to run the ball on this first play.
Revis is in the backfield with Hudler. And as Mark mentioned, hands it right off to Revis, and big run on 1st down up to about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by the line there. Looked like they took it right at 73 right there. Picked up about 6 yards, so he moved the chains after the penalty on the 1st down, but a good start.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun. Looks like he's changed the play. Got Thompson to the boundary side along with Cold Iron.
Yeah, he definitely changed. He's going to do a little stick route over here. No, decides to go to the back. Oh, that's the ball that's got to be called. Sort of tried to take off with it before he got started, because we had that cleared out. He would have probably got, 4 or 5 yards anyway. So not a good play on 2nd down, but it's there. So go back to it later on.
2nd and 10 now for the Huskies. They're 2-by-2 wide receiver set. Revis in the backfield. They hand it off to Revis on 2nd down. He's going to get 5 yards. Let's bring up 3rd and 5 for the Huskies.
Yeah, made it, good run there by Revis. Good job by the line. Made it much more manageable here. Because now if they keep playing off of us like that, you're going to see the little stick routes and the speed routes run tonight.
Hudler looks to throw on 3rd down. And it is intercepted, and that Mark talked about it. We talked about it in the pregame. Just can't turn the ball over, and now we have a late flag on that side.
I think you're going to get a horse collar or face mask on the tackle there. Yep, just, bad throw there. You can't leave that ball inside. And, of course, they've watched plenty of film. They know what's coming there, and just like we said earlier, we cannot turn the football over, so that's just a bad start for this Husky offense.
Yeah, he did jump the route there and just broke well on the ball, and it really.
Oh, yeah, he knew what was coming, and then we left it inside a little bit. Just not a very good execution on that play. Give the Starmount defensive players some credit. He knew what was coming, and he made a great play.
And now we'll see if this Husky defense can pick up the offense here. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. And they hand it off on 1st down. He's got a lot of blockers ahead of him. If he doesn't trip, could be bad news for the Huskies. He's up to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's just old Green Bay Packers student body right or left or whatever sweep there. And the problem for the Huskies has been letting teams get on the edge. They've done a much better job with that later as the season's went on. So we got to see. But if they keep getting to the edge like that, it's going to be a long night.
And just initial look, that offensive line looks very athletic getting out there and lead blocking.
Yeah, they sure do. Very fast.
And they hand it off once again to number 15. He's up the middle. So we get 5. He's still on his feet. That is Brendan Eads on the carry.
Yeah. Good run there. Run a little trap, counter play or whatever, and picked up a nice 5-yard gain on 1st down.
And no one made the tackle.
Good job by Noah Vanoyan on the tackle for the Huskies.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for the Rams. Usher in the backfield, empty backfield. Now he motions a man on the sweep, and they hand it off to number 17. He cuts it back. He's got a few blockers, a good tackle over there. They did pick up the 1st down, but they did a good job setting the edge.
Yeah, pretty good job setting the edge there, cutting it up. Them linebackers have got to come in there and fill that hole a little quicker, but it was a pretty good job of making him turn it back in.
Be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball about the 15-yard line. Patrick Usher, the quarterback for the Rams. Motion a man once again, and he hands it off to number 27. I don't think that's 27 now looking at the roster.
Yeah, just a good hard run up the middle there. Of course, you know, this style of offense, they'll take it all day long. 4 yards, but still a pretty good job by the Husky defense there, stopping him for 4 to 3 yards right there. So, you know, we got 3 big plays right here coming up.
And just looking, Mark, they run 3 backs on and 3 backs off about every play.
Yep. So far they have been. Now they've sort of split out of here a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see what's coming. A little jet sweep. Jet
sweep around the edge. And good job that Huskies defense. They may bend a little, but they didn't break.
They hadn't broke so far. He picked up a couple there, so you're going to bring up, of course, this 2-down territory, which Starmount looked like they had a pretty good kicker in the warm-ups, but we'll see what happens right here.
It is 3rd and 5 for the Rams. Ball just shy of the 10-yard line. Usher in like a pistol look, handed off to number 15. He cuts back through the middle. He has broken tackles. It is touchdown Ram.
Yeah, a few people were there to be able to make the play, and a good hard run by the running back there. Just broke a few tackles and got it into the end zone. So the Starmount Rams come out here and get the turnover by the Huskies on the first possession, and they take advantage of it. But, you know, as we said in the pregame, if we turn this football over tonight, it's going to be a long night for Ashe County. So now they're lined up to try the extra point here. And the kick's up, and it is good. So Starmount's, like I said, going to take an early 7-0 lead here after taking advantage of the Ashe County turnovers. So Huskies going to have to come back out here and see if they can get something going.
And you're right, Mark. So many times turnovers lead to points. It seems like, especially when the Huskies turn the ball over, it seems like it always leads to points.
Yeah, I mean, just turned it over, you know, they're right there at midfield, and Starmount done what they're supposed to do. They played good defense, got them a turnover, and they took advantage of it. But, you know, and of course, I do know the quarterback fairly well. He's got to shake that off and move on to the next plays. The old saying goes, you're going to play back there, and especially in this style of offense, you got to have a short-term memory.
Think you've had a conversation or two with the quarterback?
I've had 1 or 2 conversations with him.
So now the Huskies back deep to receive the kick once again. 8:30 to go here in the first quarter. Rams lead 7-0 after capitalizing on a Husky turnover. Thompson's got it at the 30, 35, cuts back to the 40. Going to be up to about the 42, 43-yard line, so great starting field position for the Huskies.
Yeah, nice job by Thompson there. He got that ball that time and brought it on up the sidelines, and really didn't try to dance around a little any with it. And a big, strong kid, so good job by the senior there to get us in good starting field position. Now we just got to shake off that first drive and see if we can go down and finish the drive here.
Hudler in the gun and bad snap, and we'll see who come up with it. And the Rams got it. 2 drives, 2 turnovers for the Huskies.
Yeah, and you know, early in the year the snap was a problem, but we hadn't really seen the snap being as much of a problem here later in the last 2 or 3 games. But right there, you know, it just rolled to him on the ground there, and he still tried to pick it up and hand it to Revis there, and it just got loose, and Starmount comes up with another big turnover. So this defense really needs to step up right here. This thing could get out of hand quick.
This will be 1st and 10 with 8:18 to go here in the first quarter for the Rams. They motion number 7 on the jet sweep. Now the quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to be about 2, maybe 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, and that's pretty good right there. I mean, you need to keep these guys to 2 to 3 on first down yardage-wise, because, you know, they like to get their yardage in the early downs. Of course, you know, they're going to throw it a little. They'll set you up, and throw a waggle pass out there, so we can't fall asleep on that.
2nd and 8 for the Rams. Usher in the gun, motions a man, hands it off to number 7. He's got a huge hole up the middle, and now a late flag comes in.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's a hold, but it could be a face mask there the way he went down on that tackle, but I couldn't really tell. Starmount again opening up a pretty good crease for him, and them running backs look like they're pretty patient and they look for the holdback, but it is going to be a hold, so there's a break for the Huskies.
Penalty called is against the Rams.
Yeah, that will back the Rams up. Looks like it's a block in the back. So it'll still be second down for the Rams.
Penalty moves the ball back to 41.
Second and 13 now with 7:40 to go here in the first. Parrish going to roll out. He's looking to throw. Throws on the run. He's got a man with a step and incomplete. That's a pretty good throw on the run.
Yeah, pretty great, good throw on the run. About got it in there, but like we said earlier, boy, I tell you, ever since he has moved Kai Christopherson, the cornerback over there, because he does good coverage also, but Starmount receiver about made a play, but he's done a great job since they've moved him out there to corner.
Yeah, he has, and I guess it was last week. He just really, really shined last week.
He sure did, offensively and defensively last week. So, of course, big third down play right here. Of course, 2 down territory in my opinion, so I don't know if Starmount's going to look to pick it all up right here.
Usher looks to throw, he gets it out to the back, and Dillard is right there, and good job by Dillard. And now a flag. And we'll see what the flag is.
I bet you that's what they call it. Nope.
There's a block in the back on Starmount. That is declined. So as we bring up fourth down, looks like Starmount's going to bring out the punt team. Ethan Cox back to receive the punt for the Huskies. Ethan's really not had that one big punt. I mean, we all know he's a very quick kid.
Yeah, he's got some speed. If he can get it and and get a gap, he can go with it. But let's brag on that Husky defense again. That's a big stop right there by this Husky defense.
So on 4th and 18, and it's almost blocked. And takes a roll down to the 1 yard line. And Huskies are going to take over deep in the Starmount territory.
Well, I guess right there, of course, Starmount got exactly what they wanted. Great punt by the Starmount punter there. We probably should have come up and caught a fair catch and fielded that football. So, I mean, if we're not in the end zone, it's on the 99 and a half-yard line. So, be interesting to see. We just got to get this ball out of here and maybe try to change some field position.
And the Huskies hand it off up the middle, and the Rams want a safety, and it will be a safety as the Huskies did not get out of the end zone. So that will make the score 9-0 Starmount, and they will get the football back.
Yeah, bad thing about it is, of course, great job by Starmount. Kicker pinned them down there, and we could not get it out of the end zone on the run play right there. We got to do a better job than that. So, I'm going to call that a turnover too right there. Just not a very good start for this Husky team period tonight. Defense played one good series, but they got to shake this start off and see if we can come out here. Of course, the defense is going to have to come back on the field and then see if we can get a stop and get this ball back and, I guess, stop the bleeding. So they will, some people will punt it here, but it looks like Thompson's going to put it on the tee and kick it off. But, in this situation, you kick from the 20-yard line, so you're going to assume that Starmount's going to come up with some pretty good field position right here, especially if they get much of a return at all. So this Husky team has definitely not come out and started like we wanted them to tonight, but they better hurry up or they're going to get run out of here real quick.
And the kickoff will be taken about the 45, and he's got a seam. And look out, he could be gone. He's at the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Rams.
I tell you, this is just ugly. I mean, this Husky team's come out here tonight. They have no energy. And I knew when he broke the seam, I mean, I'm sorry, but Thompson's not the fastest kid. He's a fast kid, but I knew he was going to outrun him right there. So, I don't know. This is just, I really didn't expect this. I knew Starmount would come out and play senior night and everything, but this Husky team is absolutely just, look at the sidelines. It's just got bad body language right now.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the One of the games earlier in the year, I can't remember which one it was, they had that same down look to them.
Yeah, I can't remember neither, but I do know what you're talking about. It might have been High Brighton or somebody like that, but it's just really surprising to me that, with what is on the line, that they've come out here and so far just really off to just an awful start. That's about all you can say, and give credit to Starmount. They've come out here fired up, ready to play, and they're going to take it to them. And if they don't, as Coach Payne likes to say, which most people up there know Coach Payne, if somebody's going to slap you in the face, you better slap them back. I hate to put it that way, but it's time for Ashe County to either slap them back or they're going to get slapped all night long, because it's just and like I say, I'm sort of in shock right now. I really thought we'd come out with a little more life and play a lot better.
And the game everybody kind of keeping an eye on tonight, the Wilkes Central East Wilkes game. Wilkes Central has an early 6-0 lead.
Oh, I think that'll be a barn burner. But I'm going to tell you, and East Wilkes is a very good team, but that Wilkes Central team is awful athletic. So their speed may take advantage of that. And I did notice on the sidelines right there that Coach Hampton had the whole team together, and I bet there wasn't a whole lot of strategizing going on in that huddle. Probably got a good chewing right there, because, this is just not a good way to come out here and play. So
a little come to Jesus meeting over there on the sideline.
I would think so.
And the Rams will kick it off once again. It looks like they're going to kick it to Cold Iron this time. Going to take it at about the 15 up to the 20. Gets one block up to the 25. Going to be pushed out of bounds around the 30-yard line. So let's see if this Huskies offense can just come out and just get some positive plays, some first downs.
Yeah, and get some positive plays, first down. And, hey, it's 16-0 with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. We're not out of this football game because we can put points on the board, but like I said earlier, we better hurry up and get started. This is, my opinion, a must drive for the Huskies right here. They need to get at least some, like you said, some good plays.
Hudler looks to throw on first down, and he's going deep. And nobody there but a Starmount receiver. A little miscommunication between Hudler and Thompson, and it is a third possession and a third straight turnover for the Huskies.
Well, it looked like right there that Thompson goes down and he runs into the cornerback. And when he first started, that's the play call was goes. Everybody's running goes, and he sort of broke it off and stopped when the cornerback just bumped him a little there. So, like you say, miscommunication. Hudler throws it deep, and they just pick it off again. It's just horrendous.
This Husky defense is going to have to come right back out on the field. Trailing 16-0 with 6:50 to go in the first. Handoff up the middle. He's going to get 4 yards on the carry, maybe 5.
Oh, yeah, and like we said earlier, they'll take that all night long. They're right where they want to be, their own schedule for what they want to do offensively. So, the Huskies did have one big stop, and we couldn't move it, and they got the great punt or the bad snap. But this offense absolutely is about as bad as I've seen it in 3 or 4 years.
So it will be 2nd and 5 for the Rams. Now they're going to have to hurry. The play clock is down to 9. 5. And they do get a snap, and it's a bad snap. And a flag. Looks like we're probably going to have a false start.
Well, we'll probably decline that one. I wouldn't want to give them any more plays. Could be a break here for the Huskies right here. So this defense needs to get them off this field. And, you got the Huskies over there, and I see a few of their offensive players hanging their head. They got to forget about that mess and get out here and see what they can get done because, well, of course, we know they're better than what they've shown so far. But got to give Starmount credit. They've come out here and just, in the first, 6 minutes of this game, this took it to us.
So it was an illegal shift on the flag, which will be declined by the Huskies. Bring up 3rd and 15. Look for a pass play here from the Rams. Come out with 3 receivers to this side. Usher looks to throw it to a screen pass to number 5. He's trying to find somewhere to go, and good job by that Huskies defense.
Yeah, that was a pretty good job. That first whistle sounded like it come from the back judge there. He was down, but the ball did come loose, but I can't understand why the back judge is blowing his whistle. But anyway, you're going to force another punt here. Hopefully it don't. We need to field this one, but like I said, this Husky offense has got to shake off what's happened and see if they can get out here and do something good. And number 12, Hudler over there, has really got to shake his off.
And it is a punt. Good punt, done to the 20, and it's going to roll down to 10, and it's going to stop rolling at about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's another good punt from the Rams.
Great punt by the Rams punter there. Just a very good job. Kicked the ball away from him. Got a good roll. So Huskies going to start deep in their own territory once again. But we just got to see if we can string a few good plays together here and get some positive thinking here, because we're just really down right now.
So with 5:08 to go here in the first quarter, Huskies trailing 16-0. Hudler in the gun. And a flag. False start against the Huskies.
Yeah, it just don't seem to be getting any better, does it? I mean, just lack of concentration right there when you jump off sides. Because, even if you don't know to count, you can look in there and look at the football. So don't know who jumped or whatever, but just another bad play. And, we got to get this thing out of the end zone again. So just nothing's going right now for Ashe County.
It is 1st and 15 for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun, hands it off to Revis up the middle. He's got a seam, and he's still on his feet, and he's just digging for extra yards.
Yeah, good hard run by Revis there to get us out of there. So, he's got it back up into the chains there. Positive play, so that's good. He picked up about 6 yards right there. So now we just need to string a few together, get us a couple first downs, and see what happens.
Good pickup from Revis on first down. It's now 2nd and 7 for the Huskies. 3 receivers to this side. Thompson, the lone receiver, to the top. And they're going to dump it out to Revis. It's over his head, incomplete.
Yeah, Hudler's struggling. He's got to make that connection right there. Just threw it a little too high for Revis, and a big third down play right here. So we're going to have to, we really need to pick up a first down and move the chains. Keep that defense off the field for a little bit, if nothing else. So big 3rd down and 7 right here.
Yeah, just give them a chance to catch their breath a little bit. 4:30 to go here in the first. They motion Shepard. Hudler looks to throw, and he gets it out to Revis, and it is over his head once again. They just can't seem to get on the same page tonight.
No, I'm really at a loss of words, because he's wide open. He's got to hit that play right there. That's what Starmount is giving us. They've got to connect on that, and that's, we run that play a lot. That's a big play in our offense to get it out of his hands quick and get it to a back. It looked like that we're bringing a little bit of pressure there, but this offense has just been awful.
Revis back to punt for the Huskies. Does get the punt off, and it's going to be fielded by number 3 at the 40, up to the 45. Or 35, and he is finally tackled down. So, the Rams taking over in positive field position once again.
Yeah, they've been on this end of the field all day, and this first quarter is taking forever. But that's the good thing here. Maybe if this defense can come out and get another stop, there's still a lot of ball game or a lot of time and game left to play. We just need something good to happen for us.
Yeah, there's still 4:18 to go here in the first quarter. Rams up 16-0. Handoff up the middle, number 23. Maybe 2 or 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, good job there by Caleb Harless. Fill that gap right there and get a tackle for about a 2-yard gain. Good play on first down.
It'll be 2nd and 8 now for the Rams. Parrish in the gun. Motions number 15, hands it to him on the sweep to the right, and good job. The Huskies defense stretched it out. He got some positive yards, but they did a good job just forcing to the sideline.
They did. He got some positive yards, and then, like we said earlier, this Starmount line out there, they're very athletic. They move and they pull good, and the receivers block well. So pretty good job. Big 3rd down and 4 play right here. Unless it's a big loss of yardage, I would say that the Rams will go for it. So, you're going to have to hold them 2 more plays.
Third and 3, Rams hand it off up the middle. And it's going to be close. I think he's going to be short.
It's going to be close, but I'm with you. I think he is going to be a yard or 2 short, but it's going to be a huge 4th down right here early in this game. because, like I said, I mean, you can't gain nothing by punting right here. So they're going to go for it right here. This will just be a major stop for this Husky defense to keep this thing at 16-0 and see if we can get this offense going.
Yeah, and you think about the deficit they came back from the North Wilkes game and should have won that game.
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of time, but they got to get a stop right here.
And Parrish on the quick pitch, number 7. He is going to get the first down, and he may be gone. He is, and it is touchdown Rams once again.
Yeah, just great blocking by the wide receivers. Opened a little hole. I mean, he had 2 lead back blockers in front of him that had to hit no one.
Yeah.
So just great execution. And, I hate to say it, I'm probably the biggest Ashe County fan around here, but they are getting taken out behind the woodshed in this first quarter.
Yeah, it makes blocking much easier when there's no one out there to block.
That's for sure. There was nobody there.
And the PAT by the Rams once again.
And the PAT is good. So with 2:16 left in the first quarter, that brings the score Starmount 23, Ashe County 0.
And at this point, Mark, you're trying to find something positive to talk about over there, and you got to start. Just get a first down.
Yep, I mean, really, yeah, you're exactly right. Get a first down. I mean, we're halfway through the first quarter and we've only run 15 plays. I mean, we usually have 10 and 12 play drives to score. So, but you got to give credit to this Starmount team. They've come out here tonight ready to play, and like I said, they're just taking us out behind the woodshed right now.
Going to be a short kick to the sideline, taken by a cold iron. He's trying to get up the sideline. Going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. We'll update that Wilkes Central East Wilkes games. Wilkes Central now leads 14-0, and that game is at East.
Like I said earlier, that Wilkes Central team is they're loaded. They're a pretty good team. Of course, East Wilkes is a very good team. A lot of time left in that game, and it don't really surprise me.
Hudler comes out in the gun once again. 3 receivers to this side. Thompson alone, receiver to the boundary side. Handed off to Revis up the middle. And he's going to give it maybe 4 or 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah, starting out with a good run right there, get 5 yards, and I'm going to make, and you tell me if I'm wrong, but we've almost run the first quarter and we have not completed a pass. Well, we've completed 2 to the other team, but
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think we have completed 1 to a Husky receiver. And Revis running hard on second down. And he's going to be across the 50. And that may be the first time we've been across the 50.
I'd say so. Could probably the first down of the game so far, but that's good to see. Hey, let's get our feet up under us and see what we can do right here. So just drive it down and finish the drive. And, we got a lot of time left in this game.
Elder's going to hand it off to Revis once again. He picks his way through the line, and he's going to be awfully close to another first down. And, Mark, you got to tell him you can't get it all back. There's not a 23-point play.
No.
You got to get one play at a time.
One play at a time, and this is a great start to this drive. Your quarterback's lacking a little confidence right now, so keep handing it off maybe. I mean, they're not going to abandon their passing game, I'm pretty sure. But, hey, if it ain't, as the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to measure. It will be a Husky first down.
First down.
So back-to-back first downs.
Line's getting off the ball a little better here, so we just need to stay on target here. No mistakes, and just keep going.
Hand it off to Revis once again, and good job of that defensive line of Starmount. Really stopped him from no gain there. Yeah,
he might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but tried the little counter play there again, and they were just sitting there waiting on it. So, they're going to give him a yard, but it's going to be about 2nd and 9.
Hudler hands it off to Revis once again. He's going to get maybe 2-3 yards on the carry. And you got to give Revis credit. He is running extremely hard right now.
Yeah, he's pounding it up in there, and running it hard. So big third down play right here. It'd be interesting to see if we do go to the throw right here, if we just hand it to Revis right here, which, that's sort of hard to believe. But it's big third down. We need to get moved to change right here.
3rd and 6. Hudler's going to hand it off to him once again. And he's going to get maybe 3-4 of that 6. And, of course, you got nothing to lose. Probably going to go for it. It looks like that will be the last play of the first quarter. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. So at the end of one, Huskies trail 23-0. We'll be back to the second quarter on Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson, the dealer that High Country has trusted for generations. Whether you are looking for new Ford products, the High Country's best pre-owned vehicle selection, parts, service, auto body work, or rentals, Ashe County Ford is here to meet all your automotive needs. With the best and friendliest service unmatched, for the best prices and selections, there is only one choice. Ashe County Ford, where they say, you make the drive and we will make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We're here in Booneville, North Carolina, where Starmount leads Ashe County 23-0 as we start the second quarter. Huskies big 4th down, 4th and 2. Hudler in the gun. Revis to his left, hands it off to Revis, and he's going to be stopped short, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, you got to go for it right there, but we absolutely blocked nobody up front on that play. So nothing you can do right there. You got to block somebody. So big play by this Rams defense to hold them on 4th down because we really needed to keep the change going right there. It's just, like I say, a miserable first quarter. We're moving to the second quarter, so let's see if we can get another stop here and see what happens.
Parrish in the gun, 1st and 10. And it's a quick pitch, number 7. He cuts it back across the grain, and he almost, he gets past Christopherson right there. Good job by Dillard coming in from behind. He had a lot of grass in front of him.
Yeah, he sure did. But there again, good job for Christopherson to slow him down, and Dillard on the way. That Dillard, he plays 100 miles an hour all the time. So
yeah, he plays through the whistle, sometimes past.
Yeah, he does.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams once again. Ball on about the 47-yard line. And handoff up the middle. And he's going to be right around the 50-yard line. Bring up 2nd. And he got a bigger gain than I thought.
Yeah.
2nd and 6.
Yeah, picked up about 4 yards right there. Yeah, that is a little bigger than it looked like, but they're down there close. So, of course, 2nd down, they're right on schedule where they want to be. So we just got to somehow get this Husky defense to come up with another stop, or maybe a turnover would be big.
And like he's going to hand it to number 4, and he's going to gain maybe 3 yards on the carry, and they're just ground and pound right now.
This ground and pound. Hey, you're already up 22. The clock's on your side already. So, and that's what they do anyway. This little quarterback power right there, really, and big 3rd and 4 play right here.
Third and 4 for the Rams. And good job, the Huskies defense. He didn't really gain much there. Looks like no gain, maybe a half yard.
Maybe a half yard. So another good job by this Husky defense here. Interesting to see. I don't know if he's bringing the punter in or not. No, he's leaving the quarterback out there. Got a lot of confidence in this offense right now. So this could be a big stop here by this Husky defense to see if this offense can come out here and do something to get a spark. But this Husky defense has played fairly well.
4th and 2 for the Rams. 9:44 to go here in the second quarter. Rams lead 23-0, and they pitch it once again to number 7. And I think he's going to be stopped short.
It's going to depend on the spot, but I believe he's short. Yeah, they're spotting him short. So this Husky offense has got to come out here and do something on this drive. Last time it was run. And, as a coach up there, you ain't got a whole lot of confidence in your quarterback right now. So I don't know what they'll do here, but we need to just come out and see if we can't get in a rhythm. This is the polar opposite of last week, of course. A polar opposite of a lot of weeks, because this offense has been really, really bad.
Yeah, so far on our Ashe County Ford Keys to the game, we are 0 for 3.
Yeah, we are 0 for 3. We've turned it over. We've done everything possible that we didn't need to do.
Other looks to throw, and he completes it to Cold Iron across the 50-yard line. Good pickup on first down. And not just Luke, but the whole offense needed that.
Oh, yeah, the whole offense needed that. And right there, they're playing us deep. That's a little shallow route. So he sat in there and got him a good read and a nice little easy throw. And so maybe let's see if that'll get Hudler on track here.
2nd and 1 for the Huskies. Hand it off to Revis up the middle. He's going to have the first down. It'd be nice if they could just sustain a drive here. Just get some points on the board here in this first half. Just chip into the lead just a little bit.
Yeah, because the last couple of times, the defense has done all they can do to keep you in this game. It's all up to the offense right now.
1st and 10 for Hudler. 2 receivers each side. Revis in the backfield. Going to look to throw. He's got pressure up the middle. He steps up, avoids the pressure, gets it out to Thompson at the 30. He breaks a tackle on the 20-yard line. Good job by Hudler avoiding the pressure. Good job by Thompson coming back to get the football.
Yeah, good job right there. Of course, that's a little more what we're used to seeing. Starmount brought pressure up the middle, and Hudler seen it in time and barely got away. And, of course, like you said, Thompson cut his route off and come back to the football. So a nice 20-yard gain right there. Maybe we're going to gain a little confidence here on this drive.
Ball on the 20-yard line for the Huskies. 3 receivers to the field. Thompson, the boundary receiver, going to hand it off to Revis, and he might get a yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, that Ram defense, and of course we talked about him earlier in the game. 73 there was in on that one. They sort of just collapsed the line over here, but hard running by Revis. He got 2 yards, so that is a positive play.
2nd and 8 for the Huskies. Hudler takes the low snap. He's looking, and he's going to avoid the pressure. Steps up, takes off, and he's going to be maybe 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, see, and you get down 22-0, they're going to bring more pressure. Pretty good job right there trying to step up and see what's going on. One thing going on here is I see Thompson going off, so I don't know what happened there. He's going over to see the trainer. We sure don't need to see that happen, so let's see what happens with him later on in the game. But regardless, we got a 3rd down and 7 here, and we need to get some points out of this drive and keep this drive going.
Hudler looks to throw, throws it to Cold Iron. He is a big hit.
Yeah, just a little high there. Could have been completed maybe. Cold Iron went up, tried to make a good play, but Starmount defended it pretty good with the defender there to hit him right when he tried to make the play. So 4th and 7, and hey, you're down there anyway. You got no choice. Just a huge play right here. We need to come up with something right here.
4th and 7, 7:21 to go here in the first half. Hudler looks to throw, and he's going to man open. And we can just break a tackle. Looks like he's got the first down. Going to depend on the spot.
Going to depend on the spot here. Of course, from our vantage point, it looks about a little short, but we're a long ways from it and got a bad angle. So let's see what they come up with here. They're going to measure this thing, and I don't know there. He really needed to, and he tried. He really needed to break a tackle there. He did break a tackle, but he just couldn't keep his feet. But this is going to be a huge measurement right here for this Husky team. Take a link out.
And we'll see what the measurement. And it's going to be really close. And they are short, so it will be Starmount football.
Yeah, just short by the nose of the ball there. But I guess one thing we can take out of this, we finally did complete a few passes and got a little bit of a rhythm there. So maybe, hey, we've talked about this Husky defense has really improved. Maybe they can keep them down here, maybe get a turnover or something. We just need something good to happen. Of course, so far this Starmount team has played very well, but 7 minutes left, and we just need to see if we can hold them down here, at least make a punt and keep good field position.
So Parrish and the Rams offense will take over with 7:14 to go here in the second half. And hand off up the middle. And he is still on his feet. He's going to pick up 5-6 yards. This looks like Mullis on the carry.
15-yard line.
Yeah, just pound the middle right there. Good hard run, pick up 5 yards. So this defense, they've been bending a little, but, the last 2 times they've got 2 good stops. And going to beg for another one here, but second down and 5.
Second and 5 for the Rams. Parrish takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. And he's going to make 3 yards.
Yeah, going to bring up third and about 4 or 5 right here. And so far, Starmount on these third and short situations, they've been pounding it in the middle, and then they're trying to get to the outside on us. So I would look for maybe that again, or maybe a counter back. Of course, and I said earlier, they may have you lulled to sleep for a little play action pass right here too. They've got sort of anything they want to do right here, but the Huskies need to come up with another big stop.
3rd and 3. Rams hand it off up the middle. He's got the first down, I think. Yeah, he's still on his feet. And he's just dragging. We do see a late flag come in.
It could be a face mask. Hard to say over there and all that. A lot of bodies over there, so we'll just have to wait and see what they call right here. Good play call by Starmount there. Because, like I say, on the last couple of 3rd and shorts and 4th and short, they went outside, and that time they just decided they'd pound them right in the middle, and he has picked up a first down. It's just going to depend on the flag. I did not see what he signaled. Sideline warning. The guy over on the other side threw the flag. I seen him signal. Okay, they're marking off a penalty here, but I did not see what the penalty was, but it is against Starmount. So is it still giving him a first? That's sideline warning.
Yeah, I don't understand how you get a sideline warning when the play's all the way on the other side.
First down.
There you go. No, it was aiding the runner, I guess. So it was a 5-yard penalty, but it was still enough for a Starmount first down.
That's a call you just don't see very often at all.
No, you really don't, see that very often, but we've seen it now, so that's all that matters.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. And good job by number 65.
Hunter Knight shot in there in a big play for the Huskies, dropped them for a loss on first down, and they don't like to be behind the chains, but now that they are behind the chains, we better not fall asleep on that pass. Of course, Coach Johnson's going to send the play here in by one of his receivers, and we'll see what happens right here.
We'll take a quick look. Wilkes Central is now leading East 21-0.
Yeah, Easton may still be reeling a little bit from last week, but like I said, maybe it surprises me a little, but that Wilkes Central team's awful good.
Yeah, I agree. They're just so athletic. They're just really hard to cover. And Parrish is going to keep it up the middle, Usher's going to keep it up the middle. We're up 3rd.
So this Husky defense is, I'm going to say they've come up pretty big here in the second half so far. Going to be a big 3rd down and 7 play right here, though. We really need to force a punt right here. And like you say, 4 minutes, get a score on the board and just see if we can, wiggle our way back in it.
Yeah, they haven't allowed them to score here in the second quarter.
No, they sure hadn't. And, in the first quarter, we're giving short fields and so on and so forth.
And on the counter play, Husky defense just swarms
That's a pretty good job on that counter play. They've done a pretty decent job staying home, but tell you what, that Starmount running back done a good job getting yards after contact, because he got 2 or 3 yards after contact. So it's going to bring up 4th and 4, and yeah, he's going to bring the punt team out. I thought he was getting ready to run into play. That was really going to be sort of surprising to me, because he don't want to give this Ashe County team any kind of momentum.
And for the first time, we see John Revis back to receive the punt for the Huskies.
Well, Cox didn't do a very good job on the first 2. I'm sure they want him to field the ball.
And Revis going to try to come up, and it will take a bounce. And not quite as good of a roll for the Rams.
No, they've got 2 good rolls on their first 2. And but now this is a big drive. Of course, I've said it the last 2 or 3. But, the last drive we did connect on a few, so maybe we got a little confidence now. Maybe let's see if we can just get in a rhythm and get one in the end zone here.
It's good to see Thompson is now back in the game. Huskies going to come out with 5 wide, empty back for Hudler. 3:23 to go here in the first half. Huskies trailing 23-0. Looks to throw. He's going to step up. He's got a seam, and he's going to get maybe 2 yards on the carry.
Yeah, of course, like you said, so much for maybe, we've went 5 wide here, so it looks like we're definitely going to throw some. We will run a few little quarterback draws out of that, but that wasn't one. And he just got a little pressure and tried to get up the middle. He did pick up 2 yards there, but we really got to get something going here. But like I said, 3-point lead. Starmount's going to keep bringing the pressure.
Hudler looks to throw once again with 5 wide. Throws across the middle to Shepard. It is behind him, incomplete.
Yeah, and that's one, had a good time, had a clean pocket, step up and throw, and that's one we've seen him connect on all year long, but just a bad throw behind him and low.
5 wide receivers once again here on 3rd and 9. Hudler looks to throw. Got a lot of time. He's going to Thompson across the middle and incomplete.
Yeah, just a lot of time there to throw it. Going to force a Husky punt here. Just couldn't quite get it to him. Yeah, Thompson was behind him a little bit, but that has been a pretty good throw here. So, but anyway, we're just not clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you can just tell by Luke's body language. He just looks defeated right now.
Yeah, and it's not a good sign. Like I say, of course, I know him, and his body language is awful.
High punt for the Huskies. And it will take a bounce at about the 38-yard line. So 2:30 to go. Starmount's probably going to try to punch one in here before half, and then they will get the ball back to start the second half.
Absolutely, which is, like you said, this defense has not let them score in this quarter so far. Yeah, I mean, this is another big stop just to keep us within, a little bit of striking distance here, because, it could get out of hand quick. And, we've been bit by that all year. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Handoff right up the middle on this number 7. He is breaking tackles. He's going to get 4, maybe 5 yards. And, one thing here, too, is this Husky defense has been on the field all night long in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, they really have. I mean, they've been on the field most of the first half. When we've had plays and drives, they've been really short.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, like you say, the first quarter was just absolutely disastrous.
Mark, it seems like the third quarter's been our disastrous quarter, so maybe we just went ahead and got that out of the way.
Well, maybe we did. Maybe we'll come back out here. Of course, Starmount's in no hurry. They got plenty of timeouts, but it don't look like he's really in a hurry to use them yet. I'm sure if he gets a first down here and maybe a big play here that he'll start using them. 1:36 left, but like we said, this is pretty big if the Huskies defense can hold them right here.
It is 3rd and 1 with 1:30 to go here in the first half. Usher takes a snap, turns around, hands it off, and he is going to be stopped short. And it looks like it's a fumble, and Ashe County's going to take over.
Well, we need to stick one in right here in 1:14. We got all 3 of our timeouts. Of course, this coaching staff is even if they had the leads, pretty aggressive offensively. So just a great job by the defense again. Once again, and this offense is, it's a team sport. They got to do their daggone part and see what happens here. It'd be big if we could sort of sneak one in right here before the end of the half.
Hudler looks to throw on first down and throws it across the middle. It's too high for Shepard.
He is, Hudler's just thinking way too much. He's trying to just sort of guide everything out there because just another bad throw. I mean, that's all you can say. Shepard's open, and he just overthrew him. And the ball did not look good coming out of his hand.
No, it almost looked like he had a little bit of a sidearm delivery to that one. It's just not his natural throwing.
No, he's really struggling is about as best way you can put it.
2nd and 10 for the Huskies. Minute 10 to go here in the first half. Hudler looks to throw once again. And he's got Thompson, and it's over his head.
Yeah, couldn't really tell how far, but wasn't much of an effort there to even try to pull the ball down, but it may have been, from here we can't tell how far. Just another not a very good throw by Hudler.
3rd and 10 with a minute 4 to go here in the first half. Play clock running down. Huskies getting the play from the sideline. 3-4 wide receivers for the Huskies. Hudler's got some pressure. He's got to step up. Takes off, and he's going to be tackled for maybe got a yard on the play.
Yeah, that's a coverage sack right there. And I was going to say before, which is surprising me, that Starmount is not calling a timeout here. I mean, I'd call a timeout and see if I couldn't tack one on. But 23-point lead dominated us the whole first half. We need to get a punt off here, not let them run it back, and see if we can just, get to halftime, make some adjustments, do whatever we need to do. Just play better. I mean, it's just been a bad first half.
And it looks like Huskies thought we were going to get a delay of game, but do get off the punt. And it's a fair catch call, and it's going to bounce. And Huskies will pick it up at about the 30-yard line. 11 seconds to go here in the first half. They're probably just going to come out and take a knee here.
Well, I mean, I would think they would, but we'll see here because, really they didn't, unless he called one here. Like I say, I was sort of surprised. I would have called a timeout personally, but hey, he knows his team better than I do, and he's up 23-0 here. But let's don't fall asleep. I'd back these guys up because he still may take a shot right here.
Yeah, we'll see what he decides to do here. Coach Johnson with 11 seconds to go. And it's going to be a pitch to the outside, a fumble, and Huskies will fall on it with 7 seconds to go. So turnover for the Huskies.
Turnover for the Huskies in 6 seconds. I mean, got nothing to lose here. I'd call a timeout and I'd throw it to the end zone. And I would tell my quarterback if he even dreams about throwing anything short, no, just throw it to the end zone. They pick it off in there. Maybe we can get them. They got far to go. We just can't do anything where we give up the ball in the flats and let them return it right here. But I'm taking a chance. What do you got to lose?
Yeah, 6 seconds left. You're down 23-0. They've pretty much just dominated the game so far.
Yeah, they ain't pretty much. They've absolutely dominated this first half. First quarter, defense has played a little better in the second quarter for Ashe, not giving up anything. But it'll be interesting to see right here what happens. You might look for the trick play where they do throw it out to Thompson and let him throw it, but I don't think, they're going to back up right here. It's going to be hard to trick them. I think you just set two of them over here. I'd look for Thompson right here on this side, and I'd just throw it up there, and hopefully he can make a play for you.
So Hudler in the gun, 5 wide, going to motion Cox to the right side. And he's going to throw it to Shepard. He's completed.
Touchdown.
And it's going to be short with no time left, and that's just kind of how the first half has went here for the Huskies.
Man, that had to be close. Of course, we're at a bad vantage point, but it was right on the goal line. I guess the only thing you can take out of that right there is that is the first time that Hudler has really ripped the ball and throwed the ball like he can. Of course, we're watching him walk off here. He's got to get his head up. All I know is if I'm the coach, I'm getting him over there, and he's got to get his head up because you can't have your quarterback with bad body language like that.
So the score here, 23-0 Starmount. We'll be back with the second half. The Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson, the dealer that High Country has trusted for generations. Whether you are looking for new Ford products, the High Country's best pre-owned vehicle selection, parts, service, auto body work, or rentals, Ashe County Ford is here to meet all your automotive needs. With the best and friendliest service unmatched, for the best prices and selections, there is only one choice. Ashe County Ford, where they say, you make the drive and we will make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here in Booneville, North Carolina, as we start the second half. Ashe County versus Starmount. It has been all Starmount so far. Ashe County just hasn't played well at all tonight, Mark.
Well, defense played pretty good there in the second quarter, but the offense has just been they can't play no worse. I mean, that's the worst I've seen them play all year, starting with the quarterback. He had a real rough first half, so he needs to pick himself up off the ground and see if he can come back out here and have a better second half. 23-0, yeah, it's a big hill to climb, but, it was the same situation against North Wilkes and come back and took the lead. So, it's not over, but we definitely got to offensively show some big-time improvements.
And the Huskies will kick the ball off to Starmount to start the second half. And it's taken by Starmount up to the 30-40. He is at the 50. He's got the sideline finally pushed out of bounds over there by Thompson on the sideline. And a late flag comes in. Looks like it's going to be a late hit out of bounds, which will give them even better field position.
He's right on the line. Well, we just not a very smart play over there. He was close to being out of bounds, so I guess he's going out of bounds. So we got to lay off of that. So, we start the second half about the way we started the game, just come out with a big mistake there on the late hit, give up a big return. Of course, they returned one for a touchdown in the first half, unless I'm mistaken. So, not nothing good starting here in the second half. So let's see if this defense can, bow up right here and get a stop.
Yeah, they did return the kick after the safety, and there's just probably a lot of frustration in that over there.
Yeah, but you got to be smarter than that. I don't care how frustrated you are. If you're going to get yourself back in the ballgame, you can't make mental mistakes like that.
And they headed off on the sweep to number 17, and he's going to get up to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, student body, here they come. Nice 5-yard gain. That's what they want. But on that play, too, we're tackling entirely too high just right here coming out of the bat on the first play. We're up around the shoulder pads, and that ain't going to work with this crowd.
Travis Dillard once again in on the tackle. Dillard seems like he's been all over the field for that defense.
He always is. I mean, we say that probably every night because there's one thing about it. His motor goes 150 miles an hour all the time.
2nd and 6 for the Rams. And direct snap. Well, I'm not sure if it's planned that way to number 7. And there's Dillard in once again along with Drake Elliott and Zach Baer.
Oh, yeah, that's in their repertoire. I've seen them do that before. They'll direct snap it through there sometimes to them in a nice little gain there. That's sort of like a little stretch play, and he just picked him a little hole there and got up in there for a few yards. So a big third down play right here by the Huskies. Of course, it's going to take 2, in my opinion, because the Rams are definitely in, 4-down territory right here.
Yeah, awfully hard to stop this Ram offense. 3 yards to go with 2 downs. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Rams. Hand off up the middle, and so far so good for the Huskies.
Yeah, got the first part of it done. So let's see here. I mean, like we said, David, they've got a pretty good kicker. But I would assume, with a 4th and 1 play here and the ball's at you, of course, we said earlier that they would most likely go for it. So a big play by this Husky defense because, the defense has been not too bad. Actually pretty daggone good after that awful first quarter.
4th, and we'll call it a long one, maybe 2 for the Rams early here in the third quarter. Usher takes the snap, hands it off to number 7. He slips and falls, and the Huskies are going to stand tall and stop him on 4 down.
Yeah, good job there again by this defense. Now we got to get some, get some heads held high and see if we can finish a drive here. We did move it a little bit there later in the second half, but we got to come out here and see if we can't get this quarterback going or this running game going or something here. We need to finish a drive right here and see if we can get back in this game.
4 wide receivers for the Huskies, 2 to each side. Hudler in the backfield with Revis. Turns around, hands it off to Revis. He breaks 1 tackle, is across the 20, the 25, up to the 30, down to the 35-yard line. Good run on first down by Revis.
Real good run by Revis there on first down. So come out that, good play on first down right there. So we just, like I say, we got to stay on track, not make any mistakes, and just see if we can move it down the field here.
Hudler looks to throw on first down. He steps up. He's going to take off. He's got a lot of room to run. He's across all the way down to the 45-yard line.
Not a bad play there. They sort of ran him all deep, and he seen a little seam there and picked up about 8 yards. I don't know, really wasn't looking downfield, but he seen something there. So, on first down, we'll take 8 yards, and we just got to keep on track here.
2nd and 1 for the Huskies. And we'll see who jumped first. Looks like it was a little bit of both, but I think it is going to be against the Rams. And it will be offsides on the Rams, so free first down for the Huskies.
Yeah, that's going to pick up a first down here. I don't know if they've picked up on it yet, but every time the Huskies run the ball, they go on 2. So maybe they were looking for a pass, and they just got a little excited when they heard the first hut.
Hudler in the gun is going to get pressure up the middle of the blitz. It is picked up and then tackled for a loss at about the 40-yard line. Going to give him forward progress up to the 42.
Yeah, like I said, come with the linebacker blitz there. They held it up a minute there, just didn't have nobody open. Held the ball a little too long, and they finally just got to Hudler there and dropped him for a big loss.
It's going to be 2nd and 17, and we got a flag and a false start. That will back the Huskies up even more.
And, here we come out. Now we got after the sack, we've got an offsides mental mistake here. And, really at a loss of words. The Husky offense just looks discombobulated.
4-9-0-8-8-7.
2nd and 22 for the Huskies. Hudler looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Pass batted down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 22. 8:10 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it looked like he had Shepard out there, and just a good play by the Rams front up there, just tipping the ball down.
This will be 3rd and 22, 8:10 to go. Hudler looks to throw. He's got pressure, and he's going to be sacked for another loss at about the 30-yard line. And he's a little slow to get up.
Well, just not a whole lot going on right there, too. I just didn't have time to do anything much right there. I mean, that was pretty much a jailbreak. So going to bring up a punt situation right there. He did get up a little slow, but his feelings may be hurt more than he is. So he just needs to shake it off and see what he can do. That drive started pretty good, but then, like we said, we got a couple of missed play and a sack, and we just stayed off track.
And the Huskies get the punt away. It's a fair catch at the 45.
Yeah, going to come up pretty short punt there. So the Rams are going to have good field position here. But, since that first quarter, this Husky defense has been pretty good. So just got to see if they can do their job once again, and maybe this offense can come back out. It's really just struggled tonight against this Rams defense. You got to give them some credit. They've played well. They're doing what they're supposed to do, and we're just not doing what we're supposed to do. So the Rams got the ball here with good field position. They snap it, and then just nope, quarterback keeps it here. And Dillard makes a pretty good play right there, but it's still, 4 or 5 yard pickup.
Yeah, we've held them scoreless since the first quarter.
Yeah, and we had a kick return, 2 turnovers, safety, and just awful first quarter, and we just, so far, we have just not recovered from the first quarter.
And hand it off, and looks like he's going to keep it, and he's across the 40. He breaks free of Christopherson and finally tackled out of bounds. Number 31, Hank McKenzie, coming over to help finish him off.
Yeah, and this defense has got to be tired, but you still got to give Starmount some credit there. They really, like I said earlier in the game, they are very good at what they do, and they're just lining up and they're just knocking us off the ball, and they're just doing their thing.
490-887.
1st and 10 for the Rams once again, and he's going to keep it, and he'll be tackled once again by Travis Dillard.
Yeah, Travis in there on the stop again, but like you say, another 6-7 yard gain right there on first down. So they're right on track, and very good job there by the quarterback and the fullback with the hold and when to pull it. Just a good fake in the middle, and we sort of went for the fake, and the quarterback pulled it out there, and a nice pickup.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell who has the football when they execute that as well as they do. 2nd and 3. And he's going to keep it once again, and he's up to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's, got enough there for the first down, and right now, it's just power football. And they're just kicking our fanny at it right now is about all you can say. So you got to give them credit. And, a 23-point lead, 6 minutes left in the third quarter. They're just going to keep doing what they're doing.
Be 1st and 10 once again for the Rams. Usher hands off up the middle. Now he's going to keep it, and he's going to be tackled for a loss.
Yeah, and he don't make many mistakes, but like you said, he probably should have give that one and not pulled it back out because he had a seam in there. But good job give the defense some credit there. Good job by the defense.
So it's going to be about 2nd and 13. .5:22 to go here in a relatively fast third quarter so far. And they hand it off up the middle, and he's not going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good job right there by the defense once again. So big third down play right here. And I'm going to tell you, we hadn't seen that waggle pass tonight, and we really, because 33 or 23 points, they're going to put some points on the board here. So I think they're either going to run something outside, or maybe you might see a pass here, which they don't throw it much, but when they throw it, it's usually effective.
4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Rams motion the man across low snap, and he does get it off, but the Huskies had him in the backfield. He breaks free, reverses field, and he's going to get down to about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, good job right there by the Husky defense. We had him for a big loss and just sort of missed a tackle back there. Good job by the Rams running back, to even get back to the line of scrimmage. Good hard running there to break that first tackle and then get up and get back to the line of scrimmage. So big fourth down play here. And, this Husky defense has held them the last 4 or 5 times they've had the ball. So let's see what happens here.
4th and 10 for the Rams. They motion the man, they pitch it out, and Zach Baer is all over. Good job by Zach Baer.
Yeah, absolutely. Fired the gap right there, and hey, another stop by this daggone defense. This offense has got to get off the deck and get something good right here.
So Hudler in the offense comes out with 4:29 to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10, ball on about the 26-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Revis in the backfield. And they hand it off to Revis, and he's going to get a yard. We haven't seen LaCroix carry the ball at all tonight.
Well, no, he carried it down there, on the end zone and got caught for the safety. I think it's the only time I've seen him run it tonight. But, yeah, that's a little bit of a mystery here. We've not really went to the two-back set too much here tonight. And with, to score what it is, you can still run the ball, but I don't know what we'll do here. But we just got to put a drive together.
2nd and 8. Hudler looks to throw. They got a screen pass out to Thompson, and there's just not a lot of places for him to go.
No, just a little quick, safe pass. I mean, he did pick up, 4 or 5 yards right there, but good completion, big third down play, and we've been good on third down this year, and give Starmount some credit. They've really just shut us down so far. So let's see if we can pick up a first down right here and get some confidence.
3rd and 5 for the Huskies. 3:55 to go in the third. Still trailing 23-0. Hudler looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, gets it out, and it is completed to Revis. He's got the first down across the 40 up to about the 43-yard line.
Yeah, good play right there. Good job by the line, giving him time. There towards the end, he did have to step up, and they didn't cover Revis out of the backfield, so he did get the ball to Revis there for a nice pickup of about 10 yards there to move the chains.
Hudler looks to throw once again on first down. Gets it to Shepard across the middle. Going up to about the 47-yard line.
Well, now, we're starting to complete a few here, and, he's got to give what the defense takes him. Them little shallow routes and stuff are there because with the score what it is, good coaching staff been down here for years. They're going to do their best not to give up the big play or anything quick.
Hudler looks to throw on second down, and he gets it across to Christofferson, and he's tackled about the 49-yard line on the shallow route.
Yeah, just, that's where he had to go with the football, and Christofferson about broke one tackle there. He just couldn't quite get it. We did, positive play. We picked up a couple yards there, so we got a big third down here.
2:52 to go here in the third quarter. There's the two-back set for the Huskies, and they do hand it off to LaCroix. He gets behind Revis, and he's going to be close. I think he's got the first down. Good, hard run by LaCroix.
Yep, absolutely. Good to see him back in there. Looks like he got his helmet took off somehow, so he's going to have to go out of the game. But I think I've said it all year. If you need 3 yards, nothing fancy about LaCroix, so give it to him. He's going to get you 4 about every time. He's a good, hard little runner and a good football player.
First down for the Huskies. Hudler looks to throw. He's trying to throw the corner, and it's incomplete. And you're right, Mark, threw that into double coverage. Fortunate that wasn't picked off.
Oh, very fortunate. He needs to go shake Mr. Coldiron's hand there. The Ashe receiver actually turned into the defender there and knocked it away. Don't know what he's seen right there because he just threw that ball into double coverage and he had the guy short. So just a bad read and a bad throw.
2nd and 10, we'll hand it off to Revis. He spins off a guy. Going to get up to close to the 43-yard line. 2:15 to go here in the third. This has been a fast third quarter so far.
It sure has. Well, Starmount's had the ball a whole lot, and yeah, they're going to run the clock. But yeah, it has been a fast third quarter here. But the Huskies on a pretty decent little drive here, but they're down to another big 3rd down and 7 here. So we need to see if we can, pick up another first down and just keep them moving.
Hudler looks to throw on 3rd down. He's got pressure up the middle. He steps up, dumps it off to Thompson, and he's going to have the first down.
Yeah, nice job right there by Hudler avoiding the pressure and stepping up and finding Thompson like we talked about on these little short routes here and, picked up about a 7-yard gain. But the bigger thing there is we moving the chains.
1st and 10, Hudler in the gun. We got a flag on the far sideline. And it's going to be against Starmount. It will be all sides. Wilkes Central now, Mark, is up 30-0.
Yeah, just like I said earlier, I keep saying it, they're very good, and they are putting a whipping on them Cardinals tonight. So it looks like that Wilkes Central's going to, for the second consecutive year, win the Mountain Valley outright conference.
That was Revis on the run on second down. That was on first down, It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Huskies.
Yeah, we had the 5-yard penalty on first down by Starmount, so that helped us a little there.
Hudler changes the play and gets it out to Coldiron on the quick throw.
Good job by Coldiron there to break a few tackles and get a little extra yardage right there. And like we talked about earlier, it seems like now that maybe we're getting a little rhythm. And he did change the play, and he just changed it to what they call a little stick route or whatever. Just run out there 5 yards, turn around, catch the ball. And with them playing off of us, that's there.
1st and 10 for Hudler, 22 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And he gets it out to Coldiron, and the ball comes loose, and Starmount's going to pick it up, and it looks like he's going to step out of bounds. I thought he might have been down before he fumbled that football.
No, I think he dropped it when he first turned around to try to get more yardage. I mean, it was close, I guess, but it did look like to me it did look like it come out before then. So, I mean, there you go. Best drive of the Huskies of the night so far, and it's just been one of those nights. I mean, we're moving the ball good there, and we just drop it, and then, hey, we said it earlier, that's our third turnover, so we can't turn the football over and expect to beat a good team like Starmount.
I think it may be our 4th turnover, actually. I think 2 interceptions, a fumble, now our 2nd fumble.
Yeah, I think, yep, you're right. So 4 interceptions, and like I say, I mean, you're not going to beat this team turning the ball over 4 times.
And they turn around and hand it off up the middle, and he's going to get a few yards on first down. And that's going to do it here for the third quarter. So at the end of 3, it's still 23-0 Starmount. We'll be back to the fourth quarter after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson, the dealer that High Country has trusted for generations. Whether you are looking for new Ford products, the High Country's best pre-owned vehicle selection, parts, service, auto body work, or rentals, Ashe County Ford is here to meet all your automotive needs. With the best and friendliest service unmatched, for the best prices and selections, there is only one choice. Ashe County Ford, where they say, you make the drive and we will make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to Booneville, North Carolina, as we start this fourth quarter of action. Starmount put up 23 in the first quarter, and Ashe has held them scoreless ever since. It's still 23-0 as we start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you got to give this defense some credit. They've done all they can do to keep us in this game, but the offense has really struggled tonight with the turnovers and everything. So just not been a good night.
Big run on first down here by Starmount.
Yeah, nice run there by number 7. Just give it to him. He broke outside and got him out of the hole down there deep. So, and like we said earlier, this defense is bound to be getting tired out here a little bit, although they did get a little rest on the last drive. Very nice drive by the Huskies, but we just put the ball on the daggone turf again.
1st and 10, ball sitting on the 30-yard line. Off up the middle, and he's got nobody in front of him. He's at the 40, 30, 20. Cox may try to catch him from behind, and he won't catch him. Touchdown, Starmount.
Yeah, they run that play all night long, been hitting it up in there, and finally he just hit a seam, and I tell you what, he's got some jets. I'm going to give Ethan Cox a little credit there. He didn't give up on the play, and he kept hustling and almost got him brought down at about the 1 yard line. But, this defensive line's got to be tired. Not to make excuses, they played well, but Starmount finally just breaks through with a big play.
And the PAT is good.
So now here in Boonville, North Carolina, with 11:24 left in the fourth quarter, the Starmount Rams 30, Ashe County 0. Doesn't matter. No, they had 23.
We'll take a look at some other area scores. North Wilkes is up on West Wilkes 25-6. Elkin is up on Allegheny 26-0. Mountain Heritage is all over Avery 45-0. Wilkes Central is up still 30-0 on East Wilkes. And Johnson County's up 21-7. Looks like they're probably going to go undefeated on their regular season.
Yeah, we've sort of kept up with them all year. Of course, neighboring county up there just right across the line in Tennessee, and they used to be really good. They hadn't been good in a while, so that's good to see for Johnson County. Looks like they're going to finish the season undefeated.
And we got a flag on the kickoff. And it looks like it's going to be against Starmount. They're going to be offsides on the kickoff. They're going to move the ball back, and they will re-kick it. Kick from the 35. 11:24 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's not a bad move because we've had a couple of pretty good returns tonight. We about broke one, so they're going to make them kick it over.
We'll try it again here. Number 25 kicks it off, and he kicks it toward the corner. It's going to be taken by Kai Christofferson. He tries to get to the edge, and not a big return at all on that one.
No, pretty good, good coverage by this team, and looks like we got a flag over here. There's not been a whole lot of flags tonight, and or we got some whistle blowing. Well, maybe we don't. It's just a lot of whistle blowing there. I thought they was trying to get the head referee's attention here. But anyway, Huskies going to have decent field position to start this drive. They just need to do something good to get some confidence. Last drive was good if we don't fumble.
And now they're going to blow it dead once again. And now start it back. First and 10 for Hudler. They motion Shepard. He looks to throw. He's got lots of time. Scrambles around and takes the sack. No one open downfield.
No one open, but it looked like right when the play started, he had cold iron in the seam there. I don't know if he couldn't see it or whatever, but whatever reason, he didn't get rid of the ball. We hold it too long and a sack. So not the way you wanted to start this drive.
2nd and 14 for the Huskies. 10:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hudler, snap goes over his head. He catches it on the bounce. He steps up. He's going to have to get rid of it. And he's going to have another sack. That play was just doomed from the start.
Well, and that's just a lack of concentration. The snap was perfect, and he just let it go through his hands. So been a miserable night here tonight for this offense so far. And, we're third in the country mile now. So I don't guess we have to get it all back in one play, but let's just see what happens here. But it's just been a atrocious night.
3rd and 25 for the Huskies. 9:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Huskies still trailing 30-0. Hudler looks to throw, and they're bringing pressure.
Screen.
And he gets a screen out to Revis. And he's going to pick up a few yards, not a lot.
Well, he almost got back to the original line of scrimmage, and I tell you, if we get a block on that first lineman there and he don't have to change directions, that play was set up to be a pretty big play, but of course we're real short. We're going to have to punt right here. Of course, looks like the box over there's got first down already, but it is fourth down, and the Huskies are going to punt here.
That's 4th and 13. Revis back to punt for the Huskies. And it is a high snap. And he gets it and does get it off. And it will take a Husky roll. And at about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, got a good roll out of that punt there. Lucky to get it off. Like you said, a high snap. They had a couple people back there, so give Revis some credit for getting that punt out of there, and got a good roll. So, of course, this defense is back out on the field, and we just see what happens.
Yeah, it looks like they have a quarterback change for the Rams. They brought in number 4.
Yeah, they do have a quarterback change. He's got a few clean jerseys out there, letting some of these kids get some playing time, so that's good to see.
Handoff up the middle is going to get maybe 2 yards. Be 2nd and 8. .30 to go here in the fourth quarter. They don't really line up in a lot of different formations.
No, they're you know what they're going to do, but like I said earlier, they're very good at what they do. I mean, you can watch them and they don't change much, and they're just very good at what they do.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Rams. Probably going to work this play clock down to in the single digits.
Yeah, he's going to take all the time he can. He just wants to get, time off the clock and get out of here with a win.
And hand off on the sweep, and good job. That is Zach Bear once again. He's played really good tonight.
Zach's played really well tonight, and again, he's finding him a gap there when they try to go wide, and he's getting in there and making that play. Zach Bear, like you said, he's played a well of a ball game, so this defense once again forces a punt. So let's see if this offense can come out with 7:15 left and maybe get some points on the board.
Yeah, he's probably leading the Huskies tonight is tackled for losses.
Oh, I about bet on that. And, it's been a long time. No, I don't know that we've got shut out this year. It's been a long time since this Husky team, High Brighton shut us out. I'm sorry about that, but High Brighton has shut a lot of people out this year as far as that goes. But, yes, so we have. So I misspoke there, but I'd just like to see them, the kids put a good drive here together and get some points and get a little confidence and feel a little better about themselves.
6:48 to go here in the fourth. Huskies offense will come out once again. Huskies have their 2-back set out. Hudler in the gun. High snap once again. It bounces around. And it will be 2nd down. They did get back on it.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, early in the year, this snapping was a problem. Now, that one there was a little high and hot. Of course, Hudler, the last inning, or the last series of downs, had one right to him and just went through his hands. It looks like they've got Peaches back in there now, so we got to get the snap. That's pretty important, but a big loss on 1st down.
2nd and 16 now for the Huskies. Hudler looks to throw. And it's complete to Christofferson.
Yeah, nice catch by Christofferson there. Nice pickup of 7 yards. So 3rd down and 8 gives us a chance. And to me, from up here, it looks like Cold Iron's coming open pretty quick. And I don't know if he's not seeing it or what's going on here, but he needs to look for Cold Iron there in the middle.
Other looks to throw on 3rd and 8. And gets it out. To the Worley on the catch.
Yeah, good for Worley there. Kid he's played some this year, but he's getting a chance out there. Nice throw and catch. But Starmount's got the middle of the field wide open. And again, Cold Iron's right there in the middle open. And, he's just really don't look like he's seeing the field tonight as good as he has all year.
Was a 1st and 10 for the Huskies. And hands it off to Revis up the middle. He's going to get maybe 4 yards on the carry. We'll go through some other area scores. North Wilkes is all over West Wilkes, 50-6.
Well, that's surprising that it's that big a score. West Wilkes not a bad football team. North Wilkes a good football team, and if I'm not mistaken, that was at West Wilkes, so that is a shocker that it is that far apart on the score.
Wilkes Central now leads East Wilkes 37-6. Other looks to throw. And he's going for Thompson down the sideline. He's caught it and out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call it incomplete. He was out of bounds. It's hard to tell from here, but he did make the catch. He just didn't get his feet in bounds.
Yeah, he did a pretty good throw and catch right there. Just didn't have enough room down the sidelines. But I'm going to tell you what, John Revis, the back over here, was absolutely wide open. Been a good time there to check that thing down to him because he had a lot of running room.
3rd and 6 now for the Huskies. 4:51 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Hit Revis.
Other looks to throw. He steps up in the pocket. Tries to get it to Worley and incomplete. Bring up 4th and 6.
Yeah, that's a pretty good job there. Just a drop ball, basically. Hit him right in the hands and just a drop ball. Of course, that just seems to be the way it's went tonight. So a big 4th down and 6 play right here.
Miller takes the snap, 4th down, looks to throw, and he's got a man wide open. And he's down to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, nice job right there, and I believe that is, he's brought up some JV players. I think that's Matalotto there. I'm not sure. Don't have a roster out here where they put us tonight. So good play right there to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, he got behind the defense. He was wide open. 4:32 to go here in the 4th quarter. Huskies trying to put some points on the board. 1st and 10 from the 19. Hudler looks to throw. Got pressure right in the middle. Nowhere to go. And he is going to be sacked back at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, like you say, a little delayed blitz right there. Had a little bit of time to begin with, and it looked like he was getting ready to turn it loose, but by the time he turned it loose, they were in his face right there. So Starmount again dials up the blitz, and they drop us for, what, a 20-yard loss right there.
2nd and 23 now for the Huskies. Hudler looks to throw, and it is picked off by number 15 at about the 8-yard line. And he's returned it up the sideline. He's going to be tackled at about the 32. So with 3:35 to go here in the 4th, the Rams will take over.
That's just a bad read. I mean, they're playing back at the daggone end zone, and then Hudler's got a good arm. He's accurate, but he's not got the strongest arm in the world. There's no way he's going to make that play right there. So just another, bad play by the Husky offense, that play there starts with the quarterback. It just got a little greedy there. He's just 2nd down. You got to pick and choose right there. So just not been a good night for this Husky offense at all, and really, not to put too much on him or whatever, but a bad night by the quarterback here tonight. And, he's just a junior, so he's got to learn from this. This is one of those game films that I'm going to sit down and make him watch it. You got to watch the bad games and not pick up the Elkin film all the time.
And Starmount carries on first down across the 50 up to, and it's fumbled. And now they're going to blow it down. The ball did come out.
Oh, they're going to give it to us. He's pointing this way.
It looks like Ashe County's going to take over.
What's he doing? Well, why did they blow it dead if they're going to give him a fumble?
Looks like Ashe County will take over. They did pick up the fumble, but I'd agree, Mark. I'm not sure why they blew it dead. He was never down.
Well, he was never down. I mean, from where we're at, we didn't see if the ball come out or not. But then when he comes out of the pack with it, if it is a fumble, then the officials start blowing the ball dead. So it's just a bad call, I think, by the officials.
Yeah, and you can make that argument for either side.
Oh, either side. I mean, of course, Coach Johnson, he's got a 30-point lead. I'm sure he's not very happy with the call, but, of course, I've done this for 15 years, and I was on his sidelines a lot of times, and he's a very good coach, and he don't argue a whole lot. He really don't. And I know in a few games when he come and he had something to argue with me, I listened to him because he knows what's going on. But in this situation, he's just wanting the time off the clock. But it'd have been a close ball game. He'd probably been out on the field and some things going on.
3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 7 now for the Huskies. Revis with a carry on first down. Hudler looks to throw on second down. Gets it to number 9, incomplete.
Yeah, that's just a drop ball right there, wide open, and Manalato just didn't come up the ball. We got a lot of he's putting some young guys in there, letting them get some some playing time and some catches. So you just got to hold on to that football right there. So we're gonna bring up 3rd and 7.
Hudler looks to throw. He's got Revis out of the backfield. Revis makes one guy miss. He's picked up the first down. He's still on his feet. Good run by Revis after the catch.
Yeah, tremendous run by Revis right there after the catch. And that play, we're starting to see that a little better now. That play right there has been open, but it's really open now because this Starmount secondary is playing deep. They don't want to give up the big play, and just try to get it off. But a nice job by the Huskies there to pick up the first down. And like you said, just a tremendous effort by John Revis.
2:28 to go here in the fourth. Handed off to Revis.
That's LaCroix.
That was LaCroix on the carry. And he's going to get maybe 2 yards on the carry.
Yeah, nice hard run by LaCroix there. We're in this little 2-back set, so we might have decided we might going to just try to pound it here and get the time off the clock, but nice job by LaCroix.
Hudler looks to throw. Throws the out to Cold Iron, and it is incomplete.
You ain't got a clue.
And now it looks like Cold Iron is slow to get up. Looks like he's got a cramp.
Yeah, it looks like he just caught a cramp right here, and I tell you, that's a long throw there. It looks like he sort of come up with it, but I don't know. They called it incomplete there, so it's going to bring up about 3rd down and 8 here with 1:57 left.
Yeah, it will be 3rd and 8 for the Huskies as Cold Iron walks off. Look at some other area scores. Elkin is up on Allegheny 26-0. Wilkes Central still leads 37-6. North Wilkes has had another score. It's now 57-6 North over West. Still haven't got an update on the West Caldwell-Washaga game. Mountain Heritage is up 49-0, and Johnson County leads 21-7.
Yeah, just of course the Wilkes Central has really took it to East Wilkes tonight, and North Wilkes over West Wilkes. I mean, I thought North Wilkes would win that game, but I didn't think they'd beat them by that much.
And that game is at East. That's probably some hostile environment over there.
Oh, yeah. They said it sold out. They pre-sold tickets, and it sold out pretty early.
And they dump it off to Revis. Good block by Christofferson there. And Revis will get ahead for the first down.
First
Yeah, and like you said, just a great block by Christopherson there to allow Revis to get that first down. So, of course, he hit the back again. Good read there, and just a little pitch and catch, and move the chains again. So, minute 43 here. I guess we're just going to see if we can get it in the end zone.
Hudler to throw on first down. And he's got pressure from the backside. And they called it a fumble.
His arm was moving forward.
Looks like it could have been an incomplete pass, but they will turn the ball over.
Ain't nobody said nothing to you.
And then she'll turn the ball over back to Starmount with a minute 30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Starmount takes over 30-0. And Mark, now I guess it's time for Dr. Pepper Player of the Game. And you got any nominations for tonight?
John Revis has had a well of a ball game night here for senior. Of course, Travis Dillard's played a well of a game on the defensive side.
Handoff up the middle, number 25. He's across the 50 up to the 45. Yeah, I'd agree. Revis, I guess, offensively had the best game. Dillard's had a good game. Zach Bear's had a good game.
Yeah, Zach, I forgot about Zach. Zach has had a well of a game. Any of them could definitely be your Dr. Pepper Player of the Game here. After, you said that, I sort of forgot Zach there. I'll go with Zach Bear.
Okay, so our Dr. Pepper Player of the Game tonight is Zach Bear. Played a great game from the middle linebacker position, and he probably had the only tackles for losses tonight.
Yeah, just tackle for loss. Give this Starmount team some credit tonight. They come out here and they just pretty much dominated this Husky team. So, but I will say this, and we've talked about this some this year. This is a young football team. If they all, work like they did last summer and they come back in and they work this summer, we're going to have 18 seniors coming back, and probably with some kids off the JV team. The JV team finished a year 7-3, had a good year. So, and we've been in a lot of games this year, 2 or 3 plays we could have made and won a game. Of course, not tonight. Starmount just took it to us, but I think they need to hold their heads up and just race this game and look forward to the future.
And this loss tonight will probably knock them out of playoff contention for state playoff.
Oh, yeah. Not a chance, really. You got to at least win 4 games. But I will say this. Of course, we talked about it on the way down here. We get a lot of people in the playoffs, and 4-win teams should not be in the playoffs, in my opinion, anyway. But anyway, give this Starmount team some credit tonight. They really took it to this Husky team tonight, and just not a good night for Ashe County.
So from Boonville here, Starmount will come away with a victory 30-0, and we'll just wish all the Mountain Valley teams good luck in the state playoff.
Absolutely. Hope all of them win, go as deep as they can, win and bring a state championship home to the MAC here. And but we'll have to see. They got some possibilities. I know this Starmount team will be going somewhere in the 1A, and of course Wilkes Central's going to go somewhere. East Wilkes is going to go somewhere. So we got some good quality teams that are going to be in the playoffs and that can make some noise.
So for Mark Hudler, I'm Dusty Farmer. That will do us here from Boonville with the final score: Starmount 30, Ashe County 0. We'll see you next time on the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.